Watch and burn.
Hey everybody, so tonight I want to discuss Nirvana's, not their third album, but their third release, and that is, when did this come out? 1992's Incesticide, that I, for a couple years after getting it, would mistakenly refer to it as Insecticide. There was a friend of mine that was like, dude, it's like a play on words, it's like a joke. It says incest, not insect. And I was like, no dude, it's insect, because incesticide doesn't make sense. And he was like, that's the point. And I was like, no, it's insecticide, trust me, look. And I grabbed my copy, and I saw it for the first time, and it said Incesticide. And I felt like a moron. But yeah, this is a collection of B-sides, rarities, and unreleased songs. I love it when bands do this. These records are always, like, the best. Like, System of a Down's Steal This Album springs to mind. Like, that's amazing. And two bands that I would love to see do this. Oh yeah, Rancid's B-sides and C-sides. There's another fucking awesome sort of extras record that another killer band released. I know Leftover Crack has done it as well. That's like their newest release. I can't remember the name. Bedbugs and something or other. Bedbugs and Beyond. Maybe it was named after the title of the song. I can't remember. But they have that collection of B-sides and rarities that they brought out a couple years ago. I wish The Offspring and Bad Religion would do that. The Offspring and Bad Religion, you know, they have so many kick-ass songs just waiting in the wings that didn't fit for whatever record, for whatever reason, that they could assemble together and they could so easily release. And I wish they would. But this record is awesome. I mean, Hairspray Queen and Aero Zeppelin and Big Long Now are three completely unreleased songs, which is a massive deal if you're in love with a band. And Aero Zeppelin is like one of the best songs on here. I mean, other songs on here of note are Sliver, Turn Around, Polly, the new wave version. I love Polly, and I love how he wrote that song in response to how disgusted he was by rape existing. And I also love how nobody really got it. So he wrote Rape Me and put that on In Utero because he was tired of people not getting it. And then I know that people even didn't really understand Rape Me. They still thought it was sort of like some tongue-in-cheek thing. And Cobain was like, no, I hate rape. Figure it out, okay? And so New Wave Polly is amazing. And then, where is it? Fuck, I've lost myself. Aero Zeppelin, of course, and Aneurysm. Oh my God, I love Aneurysm. And I love the artwork, and I just love it. Like I said, I love it when bands do this because it's just, everybody was in love with Nirvana at this point. This was like, the early 90s belonged to Nirvana, and like, when a band that big and that established comes out with all these extra songs, you really, especially when I'm considering the fact that I was a little kid, you feel like they're doing it just for you. Because that's how I felt about this. I felt like Kurt and company were like, here, Adam. Here you go, bud. We know you really dig our band. We give you a bunch of extra songs here. These are just for you. And I know that that couldn't be further from the reality of it, but that is how it feels when you're that young. And just the fact that you get to dig into more songs that were from the recording sessions of their first two albums. And I will say that the songs that were on here that sort of signal back to the Bleach days, they're better than Bleach. I mean, Downer ends up on here, and Downer is essentially the same as the one that was on Bleach. Or I think it's an alternate version technically, but it sounds mostly the same. And Downer was one of the only two songs off Bleach that I liked, that and Negative Creep. So this is fun, and this is exciting, and the artwork is awesome, and the three unreleased songs are really why you're there, in addition to Sliver and I'd say New Wave Polly. But look, I'm going to stop talking about this, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for just about 4 minutes while I discussed Nirvana's 1992 release. Yeah, I'm right? Yeah, 1992 release, Incesticide. Not Insecticide, like the 11-year-old moron me used to battle his friends about. No, couldn't be further from it, guys. So yeah, so like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But please, most importantly, don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. I'm going to go. Have a good night.